Welcome back to Exploring in Portugal. I'm Jay. We have Cody on camera, and we're here today with Monica from IAD Portugal.
Hello.
And we're going to be giving you a tour of this house behind us right here. So, Monica, well, why don't you tell us about the town we're in?
Okay, so we are in Bravo. It's a small place next to Pedrógão Pequeno. It belongs to Pedrógão Pequeno. We are like 5 kilometers away from Pedrógão Pequeno. It's a small place. About 50 people living here, a lot of new families, but it's quite in the country. It's
Yeah,
nature everywhere
it's
and it's
very
very
nice.
quiet.
You can look over this way and see that there's just trees on this side. There's also a river over in this
Yes,
area.
we have river from Bravo. Bravo is the name, so it's River Bravo.
And then how far are we from Coimbra?
Um, we are around 60, from 65 kilometers to 70, roughly 70 kilometers, yes.
And then how far from Lisbon and Porto?
2 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So again, right in the center of Portugal, pretty close to Pedrógão Grande, and
Yes.
then Figueira dos Vinhos isn't too far away. So you have all these littler cities kind of around you, or littler towns around you. All the services you need very close by. There's a bus.
Yes, there is a bus and taxi drivers all
Yes.
the time too.
Yep, taxis. And then there's a little cafe and
Yes, and
market.
the grocery shop
Yes.
too.
So what you need is right here, and if you need more, you can just go nearby and you have all your services. Now for schools, in case somebody has kids, where would they go?
Certain.
Certa.
Certain. It's very close. It's around 12 kilometers away. And normally the council has a bus that picks up all the children on all the places, and they will have everything. And it's the big center for shops and big
Yes.
groceries.
Yeah, it's beautiful there. And then, do you want? Oh, Cody.
I was going to say, and then you were mentioning that this is a public space right next to the property, and the property or the ruin next to that public space right there behind you just recently got purchased.
Yes, yes. So eventually we'll be starting renovations, and which is good for the property itself.
Yes.
And she needs a new facelift too.
Yep.
So she's looking for
Look a little
someone.
old, but she'll get there.
Yeah.
And the house right across the street is really nicely fixed up and renovated and looks lived in. So you're in a nice lived in community where you have your neighbors and then a few other people around, about 50 you said.
Yes, yes.
That's nice.
They all are engaged in the agriculture.
Okay.
So 1 week later, you could see all the people gathering the olives.
Oh, yes.
So they work all the lands. Even if the owners are not here, they will go to someone else's place and gather the olives. And then they share the olive oil because they take it to the lagar.
Excellent. So there is some olives on this property, so you can get in on that as well. Tell us a bit about the house.
The house is a 3 bedroom house with a living room, kitchen, which is an outdoor kitchen, but you can connect. It needs a little bit of work, but it's perfect condition to live inside. As a bathroom and more space to increase an old house. It's all in stone, so there's space for improvements to increase the size of the house, and the land is just beautiful. Beautiful views to Pedrógão Pequeno.
And you said 1,200 square meters?
Yes, yes.
For the land. And you know, even walking on it, to me, it felt like more. It felt like a
Yes,
lot
yes.
of land. So
Sometimes the land feels more when it's
long.
flat,
Yeah.
long, and you can use it to all.
Yes.
If you have like hills with eucalyptus, you're not going to use them.
Exactly.
So it seems like smaller land. In this case, you use all the land.
Let's walk up here just really quick because I do want to show, since this is a public area, this would probably be where you would park.
You can easily park 2 cars here.
Yeah. And then in addition to that, there is a flat part of the land in the back where you could park. And we'll talk more about that when we get back there, but plenty of room here for parking. I'm assuming at some point the neighbor will use part of it to
Yes.
start their work.
Yes.
But soon this house right here is going to be very nice, and hopefully as well this one right behind us. All right, well,
Yes.
thank you, Monica. We're going to go
Okay.
take a look in, and we'll see you in a little
Okay.
bit.
You see you. Bye.
Come on in. So right away, you enter into a really nice little courtyard right here.
A little
So-
bit more private than you'd expect.
I mean, you're even Cody, who's like a giant, is below the wall behind him. So you cannot see out. There's a little tiny sliver of a space over here where I could see the house next door. Otherwise, it's a very nice private place. You could put a barbecue out here. Of course, there is another space outside in the back where you could do the same thing. We don't have electricity going in the house here, so we're going to be using the light a little bit, but for the most part, it's nice and open and bright. So come on up. And there's lots of little spaces, and we're going to see more of these as we go through the house.
And then your right is the original house.
Yep, right here.
And then where we're going to enter is the newer
Yep.
kind of addition that they added.
Yep. So we're going to go through the newer part first. Actually, let's head up here really quick. Ooh. So this is looking out now kind of over the neighbor's house over here. And there's another space up here that you could utilize for fill in the blank, whatever your heart desires, whatever you need space for that's outdoors. You can put a little above ground garden right here. That'd be really nice.
Yeah, exactly. Be a
Nice
nice
space.
little like breakfast area.
This house is very traditional Portuguese. So you enter into the nice long hallway, and right off the front here is the bathroom. Now work has already started in the bathroom here. You will notice there's a new toilet, a new bidet. This bathroom also has a shower, and then looks like a pretty new vanity as well. And we're going to go this way first. Actually, we'll come look at this room right here first, and then we're going to go to the main living area. This is one of the bedrooms. Now, they are smaller bedrooms. This would obviously only fit a twin size bed, but it does have a nice built-in here. It doesn't take up too much of the space. So you have some clothes storage, fit a twin bed in here, or take all of this out. And again, you can reconfigure the space to how you want it. This does have brand new double paned aluminum doors or windows and shutters. And that's the view of the backyard. And again, the original hardwood floors, very nice. The second bedroom, pretty much the same size as the first bedroom. Not too big, although the ceilings are pretty nice height in here, pretty comfortable height. And again, this is probably a house you're going to want to come in, make a few changes with the layout, figure out what it is you want to do with the house, and turn it into the house that you want that works for you and your family. And there is, again, more space in a different part of the house. So this is the newer part of the house. I'm going to have you go this way and go up the stairs and check out the attic. The staircase is a bit tight and steep, so I'm going to stay down here and just kind of... But again, nice space up here. You could... The ceiling height isn't great.
I can stand up in the middle.
Yeah, Cody is 6'3", 4-ish, and he can stand up in the middle, so you could easily turn this into like an extra maybe living space, a kid space, a bedroom even. You've got options because it is a nice big open space. And the living area is right in here. Right now it's set up as a dining room, but again, you can utilize the space for whatever you'd like. New windows again in this room as well. And it's a pretty nice size space. Again, with the higher ceilings, Cody has definitely plenty of space.
I like how I'm the frame of reference or measurement here.
You're taller, so a lot of times you have to duck to get through doorways. So when you don't have to duck to get through doorways, that's how I know things are high. In here is the third bedroom. This one does have a double bed in it. They actually managed to fit in. There's not much room for anything else.
A chair.
Oh, there's the light.
Room for
There
a
is a
chair.
chair. There is a chair in the corner, yes. So double bed, but not room for much else. Again, probably more comfortable with the twin size bed. All right, now come through here. This is your laundry room. So you can do it the old fashioned way. Probably would eventually add on, obviously, a laundry room area for your comfort, but I do love that they kept this and that it's still here. It kind of has that the old historic feel to it. You can kind of tell at some point some lady sat here for many hours of her life cleaning the family laundry. Through here, through here there is a bathroom. We don't have the key for it. Some sort, I'm not sure what condition it's in. It is being listed, I believe, as a 1 bathroom, so I'm guessing you'll probably have to renovate the space, but it is here. So you do know that you have the ability to put in a second bathroom and maybe even possibly move the laundry in here.
Yeah, or just have it right here on the outside and connect inwards.
Yeah.
If there's plumbing for
I mean,
it.
we're covered right here, and we're covered with roof, not just like a pergola. There's shingles up there or tiles up there, but so there's use for this space, and I really like this little space. It's very cozy out here. And then we have to be a little careful in here. This is the older part of the house. I'm guessing this was probably living room space at some point. You could convert it back into a living room space, make this living room, maybe make that main house the bedroom area. And then over here is room to put a kitchen. It is a kitchen. However, you'll see in just a moment here, it's not a modern kitchen. It's definitely something you're going to want to put some renovations into.
But it does have a stone floor here.
Yep. And I love the stone sink. I would figure out a way to keep that because that's pretty cool. It's perfectly shaped. So again, this is an older part. You will want to
Fix up
redo the
floors,
floor. You're
yeah.
on yeah. And you can see it has gone through over on the other part over here. But I mean, where we're standing, it feels pretty solid. So I'm guessing it's just an issue with something over here. Might also need a new roof. Well, definitely would need a new roof.
But this could work as like a in-law quarter.
Yeah. Or again, you turn that into the living space. This is the bedroom space. Kind of have the two different spaces. You could enclose this so that it's just one big space, and then you'd have, you know, basically the 3 smaller bedrooms, or maybe you
Connect
turn
them.
it into 2 smaller bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, kitchen, living room.
I like it.
And there's still more space to come, so come down this way. Have a little outdoor garden space right here already set up. Have some herbs in there. Now over here is just some storage space. We do have the vines right here. And if you come in here, you know, pretty good height in here. Actually it goes all the way through over here, and that leads back to the courtyard that we came in on. So that's where we entered. So tons, a lot of storage space in here. Maybe you can turn it into living space. You'd have to dig the floor down because the floor is a little low. Cody's definitely crouched. I can stand up in here.
I'm standing up right here, so the floor's a bit uneven. It's rocky. It's a rock floor. Stone
Yep.
floor, I should say.
Stone floor, yep.
But it's something.
Yeah. Again, having the space gives you the opportunity to imagine what it is you want to do with it. And there's a few other spaces where we can do that in as well. So this is another storage space that currently serves as kind of a pass-through, again, to that front courtyard where we came in on. However, there is the opportunity to turn this as well into something else. Maybe you figure out a way to connect the upper level and the lower level. There actually might be a space, I'll show you, to put a staircase coming down here. So you can turn even this into a living space, the upstairs into the bedrooms, and maybe even that extra space as the in-law suite. So lots of opportunity, lots of flexibility. You're dealing with a lot of space, and that's always really good when you want to fix up a really nice historic property. Or traditional, I should say. This is the outdoor kitchen space. So again, it is detached from the main house, but it's here. So you can move in, you can live in this house while you're fixing it up. This has a newer roof on it, has the stone fireplace right here. I love this oven, this range.
Look at this guy.
That would be a bread oven.
It's a big one.
It's huge. And again, very nice. I don't know.
Keeps you home.
Yeah. So, I mean, you don't need that kitchen that's upstairs unless you want to turn that into a separate in-law suite, maybe a rental. And then this could turn into your kitchen. And then over here, this is underneath the bedrooms. So maybe you take out one of the bedrooms and you turn this into a staircase coming down. So then you have a kitchen, you have a dining room, you turn that pass through, maybe you can get through it, turn that into the living room, the upstairs are the bedrooms, then you have a whole separate suite or a space to work with. And now coming back out, this is one of the, I don't know, I love this part of it because it does feel like a lot of land here. We have mandarins over there. I think she said that was a fig right there. And then we have olive trees going down. We're going to take a walk down, but this is the land. It is enclosed. So on this side right here, there's a fence. Further down, there's a stone wall. And on this side, there is fencing that goes all the way down.
With grapes.
With grapes. You could easily plant more along here. So here are your olive trees. Let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, like 20 olive trees, maybe 15 to 20. And it is a bit on a slope, but it's a gentle slope. So it's not too extreme. You could, if you wanted to, create a driveway even from the bottom part there, and it'll be just a nice little gentle slope. So you could park up by the house in case you don't want to park in the public area.
But there is room at the bottom.
Yes.
For parking, and
Yep.
enough room that you can even park like a trailer.
Or a caravan.
Yep.
Yep.
Or a caravan.
So again, we have some more trees over here. I don't know what that one is. I gotta learn trees. I'm not that familiar with them yet.
You get a real pretty view from right here.
You can look out. I mean, she said we were surrounded by nature, and there it is. You have
Trees.
the hills, you've got trees. Oh, it's kind of goes off in the distance. You can see the mountains over there. She did mention that about one day a year, it will get cold enough that you'll wake up in the morning to some snow on the ground. It does go away by the afternoon, but you'll have that brief moment of snow. So we're in a pretty high elevation up here. And then down over here is the flat part of the land. Again, you can see right here the grapevines. So the grapes go all the way from here, all the way to the top of the house. So you have a lot. Have 3 more. Pretty, I mean, this is huge. This is a really big olive tree. So very healthy olive tree there. You have the back gate right here, and the space where I'm standing is pretty flat. So you could park your caravan here, you could park your car here, you could park a tractor here, whatever you need to help maintain the space or to live here comfortably, you could easily fit right here. And it goes all the way back over there to that stone wall, and then completely surrounded here too. So you could have animals, pets, whatever you want here. Pretty nice. And again, that felt way more than 1,200 meters square. For my Americans, that's about a little bit more than a quarter of an acre. Because this has been requested. Right now so we're in the back of the house. Again, we've come down the yard. I am currently facing north is right there. So that means the house pretty much faces east, southeast. And then west is right over there. We are mid-afternoon. The sun is starting to set now. Again, we're pretty late in the year, so it's a little bit shorter days. So the sun is setting on the west, rises in the east over there. You're going to get sun pretty much throughout the entire day. And this yard area here is going to be covered in sun all day long. Because you'll get it as it rises, goes over, and it sets. And it does look like it sets behind a little bit of a mountain. So you'll get a little bit of an earlier sunset. But it's, again, a very nice, peaceful, quiet area. I hear a babbling brook over here. There's birds chirping. And that's about all I hear. I don't hear cars. I don't really hear people. No barking dogs. So just a nice, again, quiet and peaceful area here in Central Portugal. And that is the house. Again, this is listed by Monica at IAD Portugal. We'll put the price, the link, and information to contact Monica down below. So reach out to her if you're interested in purchasing this house or getting a tour. I'm Jay. Cody is on camera. We're exploring in Portugal, and we cannot wait to bring you more home tours. So thank you for joining us today on this one, and we will be back soon.